What up, everybody? What up? What up? Um, I'm gonna say there has been a bunch of anime that I have been watching, and it would be so much to catch up because there's some that I didn't think I would like based on the picture, which I'll always do. I'll always base a bunch of animes off their picture, and it was like whatever website put the picture up, and then they put a like whatever their general description. Sometimes they use certain like anime sites copy and paste from different anime sites. Sometimes they copy from like Crunchyroll and stuff like that. Sometimes they just copy from the what's this the anime chart site or whatever. But they use those. Sometimes they use the site's picture. Sometimes they don't. They use like a different picture that they just found online, and they put the description. And then when I go to the anime, I'm like, this description sucks. And then I look at the picture, I'm like, and that picture doesn't really look too cool. Like I don't even click on the anime. I don't even give it like 5 seconds, let alone the intro to just like see if it's actually cool or not. But because of that, there are like some hidden gems that I do miss out on, and I need to stop doing that. But there are some ones that I just like. The newest one that I just seen was what was it? Vinland. Vinland Saga, I believe it was called. So far it's starting off pretty slow, and I believe there's gonna be well, this is like what I believe, that there's gonna be like a time skip, because so far it started off as Thor and Thorfinn, which I think is kind of weird. You name your son like Thorfinn and you're Thor and whatever. But anyway, so it pretty much starts off as the father. He's just in a village and whatnot, and they pretty much start off as he's fighting, and then he just leaves the battlefield, and from there on out he went to a different land, and he just stayed there for like 15 years, didn't have to worry about fighting or anything. And then eventually the people found him and said, you need to return back to the field. But it was actually a lie, just to get him killed, because he left the battlefield. But it was more of a personal vendetta as opposed to a like good enough reason, because even though he left the battlefield, he was like a big name soldier or whatnot. So the whole premise of this is pretty much Thorfinn is trying to get revenge for what happened to his father. So he's a kid at the time, so obviously he doesn't like have any strength or whatnot, and he's traveling with the people that killed his father. I thought it was gonna go like a whole different direction. Like after they killed his father, I thought he was gonna go back home, train, and eventually take out the people that killed his father, and take out the person that hired, the one that pretty much paid to have the father killed. But so far it's nothing like that. It's mainly he's traveling with the pirates, and he's getting stronger doing that. He still has he still wants to get revenge for his father, but it's taking like an awkward plot twist for me. Like it seemed like now, because the guy that killed his father said, if you want to battle me, do something great on the battlefield. Obviously he's been doing a bunch of stuff, because it's not like a time skip, but he did get a little bit older, and he's still haven't like challenged him, because it feels like he would be able to take him out now, but he's not doing it. I don't know why. I mean, right now he's just with pirates, and pirates are pretty much taking the land, killing the man, and then taking all the food and whatnot. And that's pretty much what they do, because right now they're considered Vikings, and then well, that's what they call them, because they like the way they roll on the boats and whatnot, because Thorfinn, father Thor, was a Viking, and that's pretty much how it is. But they're actually pirates, they're not Vikings, so it's just kind of weird. But it's a good anime, but I'm just waiting for like that time skip, because on the picture it just shows like him a little bit older, like in his like, I would say mid-teens, and right now he's, I would say he's probably like early teens, if anything, because right when he first started, it was like a kid, and then it did like a little time skip, and it got like a little bit older, but it's not like it's like a big gap. And right now, Thor Finn has a mother and sister back at the village, and one of the guys said he will find pretty much Thor Finn as long as it takes and whatnot. So that's going to be like a long time to pretty sure find him. All in all, it is a good anime, and I will keep watching it. I'm just waiting for that time skip. If it ever does happen, I'm not going to read the manga because it's just like, I'd rather just wait for the anime. And as for the other things, I've been watching the Diamond Aways, Black Clover. Black Clover pretty much now it's gotten to the point to where all the elves are getting reincarnated and turning of certain humans and whatnot. And the reason why I remember that because that's pretty much what he said. Like, they're gonna take over the world with the elves, and there was only one person that got reincarnated, and that was the one that got into Vengeance's body. So I'm assuming they're gonna have to force their reincarnations out of the other people because they're in the people right now, and they may pretty much amplifying their magic through that. So that's that. And then the Diamond Oasis, right now it's not like anything too big that's happening. It's pretty much the freshmen are first years, and the second years are pretty much in battles to see who can make it to the next, like the second string. And if you get it to the second string, you have a chance to pretty much be on the first string roster, which is only 20 players. So that's pretty much what they're doing right now, because the coach pretty much said he's going to scrap everything and it's time to everybody start anew. And if you have the skills, you can make it up. If not, then you're pretty much still stuck at the bottom. So that's pretty much all of that. But there is one thing that's pretty much not anime related. So this pretty much happened to me. So I use like a lot of ordering apps and whatnot, like Uber Eats, Grubhub, and all of that. So this time I use the McDonald's app, which it's not like they deliver it to you. You pretty much order it and you go to the McDonald's, or you go to the drive-thru, or go to the curbside, scan it, blah, blah, blah. So I used it one time, no problem. And then the other day I was gonna use it, but then I thought, I didn't feel like doing that because I can easily just like go to the drive-thru. It's pretty much the same thing, and you're still gonna have to pay. So I didn't use it. And then I would say like maybe 2 hours later, I get an email that I got an order. And I'm like, I didn't order nothing. And then I see it's like Philadelphia, and I'm like, how the hell did I order something in Philadelphia when I'm here? So then, long story short, pretty much, I had to get my card canceled, all because I've got that McDonald's app. And I don't know if it's because I made an easy password or whatnot, but that's life. But that's pretty much all for this video. I am going to be doing another one tomorrow, and don't know what it's going to be about, but I'm going to be doing this more sudden. So this is Sanni saying sayonara.